A crucial plea deal unfolds as baby Emmanuel's fate remains uncertain. His body has not yet been found. However, it seems that law enforcement has allegedly narrowed in on a particular spot in the landfill. Will Jake and Rebecca Harrow take the pleas deal?
That's not good.
They're matching that up, but right now I think they're stuck, and I think they're probably trying to pour through that electronic data and come up with some kind of theory about where he might be.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of agencies involved in this search and recovery effort and this investigation. Both Riverside and San Bernardino counties are involved. It's San Bernardino County that is leading the charge with their investigation into the search for baby Emmanuel. At this hour, they tell us that the search is ongoing and all of this still under investigation, Vinny.
All right, Matt Johnson's going to stick around right now, though. Let's bring in the founder of On the Tierra News.
There you guys go. We got On the Tierra. You guys love this guy. On Turtle Island, people love this guy. So thank you, On the Tierra. I don't know what happened to him, but he was on this show yesterday. Congratulations to all the new members, and congratulations to whoever wins a Foxy Box. Deb says, how do we know the day they called in the abduction is as a matter of fact, I'm going to answer that question without even reading it, Deb. They absolutely already suspect that the baby was already dead days earlier. So what you're saying, they already suspect that, and somebody saw the baby on a particular day. So it wasn't weeks, but it was days to maybe a week. You're right. I didn't even think about that. We've done some pretty deep dives here, and I got to go back to the episodes to remember all that.
Yes, he will be found. Now, in what state is a different question altogether. We are thoroughly prepared now for the recovery portion of this investigation. Authorities are not telling us anything, and we continue with our leads, and the same way they're not telling us, we're not telling them neither.
Oh, expand on that a little bit, Ahmed. What do you mean?
Well, it's been a month, as you said now, and we were so willingly helping and trying to share information, and it has become some sort of a slap in the face now that any information that we have now, we are trying to piece this case together ourselves. And when I talk about we, I'm talking about me.
So
he's like, listen, homie, I'm talking about me. I'm the theater homeboy. I'm going to find it. I love this guy. I'm not making fun of him. I just think it's great how you got straight up homeboy. And that suits well for Southern California. Like, listen, homie, I'm going to find it. Well, I can't even do it. It's just funny. But I hope he has been out in the forefront, and love this guy. You know, he's had his problems before. He had cancer. He got over that. Voices Carrie said, I've prayed over and over for this little baby to be found. And I love watching On the Tierra, right? It took me a while to get that name down. On the Tierra, Holmes. He's passionate. He's passionate like we are here at Guilty of Crime. I hope nothing gets jeopardized, though.
Give me your reaction. And were you surprised when in that press conference they came out and they said, listen, we don't want the public searching for this child. I've covered dozens of these stories. You take me back to Orlando, Kaylee Marie Anthony is missing. I mean, the whole community was out. There were organized searches. Maya Miliete in San Diego, a missing mother of 3. The whole community coming together and searching. And here they're saying, don't search. Give me your reaction to that.
Well, as I said earlier, right now I'm working on the search for a missing person, Joseph Aranda, here in Victorville.
I still love that he's out there doing that, guys. He's Joseph Aranda from Victorville. That's all Southern California, and it's all like high desert. You don't have terrain like Jack and Lily or some of the other places that are really hard to find. I'm going to get a clip of Come and Ride the Train and Ride It. And then when you do that, I'll play that song.
And the police have been actively working on his case here in San Bernardino County. And the lead investigator has been on vacation for 3 weeks now. And we have new leads, and we can't even get them to him because he hasn't came back. And so we understand that, things get lost in the shuffle due to time. And, his vacation with his family was probably planned before what happened with Joseph Aranda here in Victorville. But we have no leads to talk to an investigator, a supervisor above him. And so right now,
hey, that's a Southern California accent right there, Mom. That's why you like the way he talks. That's all SoCal. That's the SoCal homies that talk like that. I love it.
We're waiting for, so they're telling us not to look, but he ain't looking. And so
He
obviously
ain't
in the
looking,
Emmanuel
homie.
case, we don't know who's looking. We don't know who's on vacation. We don't know what leads they have. And so if you're not going to tell us where we're at, then we're going to go out there and look for ourselves, because this man, and God bless him, the deputy from San Bernardino County, who's the lead investigator in this case of Joseph Aranda, is on vacation, and we can't get a hold of him. And we have active leads that work down in the riverbed right now today, because
he's like, man,
we're
get out here,
this
dude.
Man, and we have new leads, and we don't know who to give them to, because the San Bernardino County Sheriff won't call us back because they don't want our help. So it's like a catch-22. We're in a pickle. It's very frustrating. Emmanuel, I have new leads, bro. I have new leads.
Listen,
but who do I share it with? You two, so everybody can shred it up and destroy it? No, and so I understand.
Hey, I like that he's saying that, and he's right to not do that, guy. He's right to not be sharing it with YouTube. I mean, he's giving us a little bit of information, but yeah, he shouldn't be, because people will go stomp all over it. I do love his passion. Brian says, help. They say Israel will get pounded by the Palestinians on Christmas Day. All right. Yeah, I have it a little bit faster. He doesn't talk that fast. He kind of does, but there we go. All right. On the tira.
Stand when people withhold information, because I have vital information right now regarding Jake, and we'll get into that. Obviously,
absolutely.
But
hold that thought, Ahmed. We got to get a commercial in here, but Ahmed Beloso staying with us. Coming up next, what is happening in the baby Emmanuel case right now?
All right, we're gonna go past that. Hidden True Crime is on here. Hidden True Crime has been doing a fantastic job of breaking things down. We don't want
to speak to about the status of the case.
Right now.
Yeah, none of the attorneys, none of the investigators, none of the agencies involved are talking. But the Riverside County District Attorney that made the official charges against Jake and Rebecca Haro last month, they did release a statement to Court TV that in part reads this about a pending possible plea deal. Let's put it on your screen.
All right, guys, now we're talking about plea deals, and I'm not going to let him read it. I'll talk to you about it. Listen, here's the DA office response to possible plea deals. All right, a felony settlement conference is the hearing between arraignment and a preliminary hearing. Despite the title, it does not mean, however, that there will be a settlement, guys. All right, so that's happening October 16th. Mark your calendar. Felony settlement conference was continued at the request of Jay Caro and his attorneys. No motions have been made other than the continuance by Jay Caro's attorney to continue, and that will be October 16th. Now, again, if October 16th doesn't work, then they're going to move to October 28th, where they have a preliminary hearing, and they put their case, and they put the case of evidence before the judge. All right. So that's what's going to happen. Yeah, I talk fast too. So, all right. Doesn't mean they will, but guys, the way they're talking about it, it sounds like they are going to settle on something on October 16th. All right. Now, what's happening right now? He's so cute.
Now, what is happening in the baby Emmanuel case right now as we speak? Here to help with our investigation, host of the Hidden True Crime podcast and YouTube channel, Lauren Mathias, and founder of On the Tira News, Ahmed Beloso. All right. How would you answer this question, Ahmed? What is happening in the case right now?
Well, as he stated earlier, nobody's telling us anything, but I know what my constituents are telling me, and I know where I'm at in this investigation. So I can only speak for myself, if you would like to know where I'm at.
Absolutely.
I'm sure he's 10 steps ahead, and he knows what is happening. I bet he's down in that area. He probably has a good idea of what's going on. Maybe he'll tell us. Kim Gardner from Cali. Good evening, Jay. Hello. Good to see you. What's up, Tony? Good to see you. Let's listen. Let's see if he has any inside. More than law enforcement, they're not telling us ish.
Everyone at home is saying, Vinny, please let him say where he's at right now.
Yes. So right now we're focused in on August 7th, 8th, and 9th. We have a definitive location that Jake, in fact, took items on the 7th And I don't want to say too much because I know more information that I'm saying. The thing is that the police also know what I'm talking about. The public doesn't know because I haven't given.
So you hear that? So Deb, when you were talking earlier about the baby Emmanuel on August 7th, 8th, and 9th, you were talking about him probably already not being alive before. That's what he's talking about, Deb. And I do understand where Ahmed is coming from, because as we were doing the Madeline Soto case, many people were close to that case, would go to the court and find out information before any of you knew it, or before I could even say a damn thing. I knew about a lot of things that were going down in the Madeline Soto case that I couldn't say. And I know you guys don't want a plea deal, but I have a feeling if they do not find the body, they're going to give him a plea deal. And it's not going to be one you guys or me like.
Them a location. I haven't given them no items. I haven't given them anything other than what we were. It's a very, very tricky situation when you have vital information and you cannot release everything because one, Jake doesn't know what I have. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
And two, he's over there trying to scramble because he doesn't know what evidence we're presenting, and because he doesn't know, but he knows he was there at the place we have him on the 7th because he took items.
Damn, you heard that?
They were brand new items. It was a service store, I guess you could say, right? Where
you see, he must have went and got something, and also not just got it, but he had to dispose of it somehow. And there has to be some kind of pings from the cell phones, which is what I'm gathering from this.
Exchange gift service, not gifts, where exchange services and blah blah blah, right? And so he took this to the store and he gave. They sold these over $700, quite possibly $400 to $700 worth of brand new clothing and apparatuses, meaning bassinets, swings, and everything in pristine condition. Shit. So obviously the business owner was over the moon, and so.
But that means they were getting rid of their baby's items. That means their baby was already not with us, guys. You hear what he just said?